This video will be a little bit longer than my others, but if you've got 3 minutes of time to listen about California housing law, you'll be a bit better informed about why we have such a housing crisis here and one of the reasons why housing is so expensive. And that reason is Assembly Bill 1482. AB 1482 was designed to provide relief to tenants by capping rent increases at 5% plus local inflation or 10%, whichever one was lower. The law also mandates just cause, so landlords can't terminate tenancies for arbitrary reasons. So even though AB 1482 was designed to ease the burden faced by renters here in California, the end result is that it's actually made the housing crisis worse. And I will explain. AB 1482 is a form of statewide rent control. And the problem with rent control is that it discourages not only new construction, but the upkeep and maintenance of existing housing stock. Housing supply is reduced due to several factors. Chiefly, when you cap rent, you cap the return on an investment, which discourages investment in the future. And in California, properties that are 15 years or older, that are apartment buildings, are generally going to fall under rent control. So in a perverse way, AB 1482 discourages the apartments that we so desperately need in California. Some property owners may try to convert their property into condominiums to circumvent rent control, further removing properties from the rental market. Rent control also leads to lower quality of housing. The reasoning tying back to the lower rate of investment. When a landlord cannot raise rents to match taxes or other expenses that do go up, there's no incentive for the landlord to upkeep the property except the bare minimum required by the law. The thing about legislation like AB 1482 is that it makes the housing crisis worse, not better. The simple answer in front of everyone's noses is that housing is expensive in California because of supply and demand. There is an astronomical demand for housing here, and the supply has simply not kept up. Addressing the burden faced by renters can only happen when the housing supply in California increases. Building more housing, not choking off the housing we already have, is the solution forward through the California housing crisis.